Welcome to Medigap TV, real answers about Medicare in plain English. Hi, I'm Lauren Marms, and I've been a licensed Medicare specialist for 17 years. If you live in Wisconsin and you're shopping for a Medicare supplement, also called a Medigap plan, there's a way to lower your premium that most people never hear about. In fact, there's a little known trick here in Wisconsin that lets you keep that lower premium without giving up the protection most people have to give up to get it. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know how this works and how to find out if it's right for you. So let's start with the basics. Here in Wisconsin, there's a lower premium version of Medicare supplement coverage that a lot of people don't even realize is available. Out in the rest of the country, folks would call this something close to Plan N. It gives you strong coverage, but at a lower monthly cost than the top of the line plan, and for the right person, that can mean real savings every single month. Now, here's something important to understand about our state. In Wisconsin, every Medicare supplement starts with the same foundation, called the base plan. From there, you add riders to build it up to the coverage you want. For this lower premium version, you start with that base plan, and you add the Part A deductible rider, the foreign travel rider, and the home health rider. Then comes the key piece, the Part B copayment rider. That's the one that trades your full office coverage for a small copay. And in return, it brings your monthly premium down. So what do those copays actually look like? They're pretty manageable. You would pay up to $20 for a regular doctor's office visit, instead of having that visit covered in full. And you would pay up to $50 if you go to the emergency room. But here's the nice part. That emergency room copay is waived completely if you end up being admitted to the hospital. So these are small, predictable costs, the kind you only pay when you actually use your care. Now, why would someone choose this build? It really comes down to the savings. This lighter version usually runs $50 to $70 less per month than the full coverage plan, and over a whole year, that adds up. For a lot of healthy folks who don't find themselves at the doctor very often, paying a small copay now and then is a trade that makes really good sense. And real quick, if you're finding this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss a video. Now, I always believe in being straight with people, so let me tell you about the one trade-off with this kind of plan. In most states, this Plan N style coverage leaves one gap open. It does not cover something called Part B excess charges. That's the extra amount a doctor is allowed to charge above what Medicare approves if that doctor doesn't accept Medicare assignment. And normally, with this lighter plan, that's a cost you would have to cover out of your own pocket. But here in Wisconsin, this is where it gets interesting. Because of the way our state lets you build your own plan, there's a little known way to keep that lower premium and still close up that excess charge gap at the very same time. It's a Wisconsin only advantage, something the standard Plan N out in the other states simply cannot do. Most folks have no idea this option even exists, and that's exactly why it's worth a conversation. And that's really the whole point. Most people never set this up, not because it's complicated, but simply because they don't know the option is even there. This is the kind of thing that a good agent who knows the Wisconsin system can set up for you in just a few minutes. One quick call is all it takes to find out whether this build and that little secret makes sense for your situation. So who is this lower premium build usually a good fit for? Generally, it's a great fit for healthy folks who don't visit the doctor all that often, and who would rather keep a little more money in their pocket each month. If you're someone who wants solid, dependable coverage, but you're comfortable with a small copay here and there, this kind of plan is often a really good match. Now, here's the honest bottom line. There's no single best plan for everybody. The right build really depends on your own situation, your health, your budget, and the doctors you like to see. But for a lot of people here in Wisconsin, this lower premium build, with that little secret added on, gives you strong coverage and real monthly savings, and that's a powerful combination. So if you would like to find out whether this lower premium build is right for you and learn that little secret for keeping your premium down, give us a call. You can call or text us at 920-545-4884, and we'll walk through your options together. Or if you would rather set up a time, the link is in the description below. There's no pressure and no cost, just straight answers from folks who know the Wisconsin system inside and out. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.